External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said that India is carefully monitoring the situation in Afghanistan, but its priority is the safe return of Indian nationals from the war torn country. Speaking to reporters after chairing a UN Security Council meeting on peacekeeping in New York, Jaishankar said India's approach to Afghanistan would be guided by its relationship with the Afghan people. At the moment, we, like everybody else, are very careful following developments in Afghanistan. Our focus is on ensuring security in Afghanistan and the safe return of Indian nationals. For us, that is the Indian investment in Afghanistan, reflected our historical relationship with Afghan people. That relation with Afghan people obviously continues. That will guide our approach to Afghanistan in the coming days, Jaishankar said. Facebook Incorporation said that it has removed over 3 dozen pages spreading misinformation about COVID 19 vaccines after the White House called on social media firms to tighten controls on pandemic related facts shared on their platforms. Companies like YouTube, Twitter, and Google have come under fire from the Biden administration for the alarming spread of the vaccine misinformation that is hitting the pace of inoculation in a country where many are hostile to being vaccinated. A recent report from the Center of Countering Digital Hate showed that 12 anti vaccine accounts are spreading nearly two-thirds of anti vaccine misinformation online. Facebook disputed the methodology behind the report but said on Wednesday it removed over 3 dozen pages, groups, and Facebook or Instagram accounts linked to these 12 people for violating its policies. Some of the main pieces of vaccine misinformation the Biden administration is fighting include that the COVID 19 vaccine are ineffective, false claims that they carry microchips, and that they hurt women's fertility, a White House official had said last month. Prakash Chautala, former Chief Minister of Haryana, appeared for his Class 10 English subject examination on Wednesday. He wrote the paper at Arya Kanya Senior Secondary School in Sirsa. Prakash Chautala appeared for Class 12 examination under the Haryana Open Board earlier this year. However, his result was withheld on August 5th because he had not yet passed a Class 10th English exam. In order to get his Class 12th result released, he sat for a Class 10 exam on Wednesday. On reaching the examination center, former Chief Minister Prakash Chautala told the media, "I am a student, no comments." He did not answer any political questions. After saying this, the 86-year-old went to write his own paper. Ashraf Ghani has broken his silence in a video message, his first since stepping down as a president of Afghanistan and fleeing Kabul earlier this week. The statement came hours after the United Arab Emirates confirmed that it had accepted Ghani and his family on humanitarian grounds. Speaking from Dubai, Ashraf Ghani said that he was in the United Arab Emirates to avoid disasters and had no intention of remaining in exile in the Gulf nation and was in talks to return home. In a video message he posted on Facebook, Ashraf Ghani said he would have witnessed violence had he chosen to remain in Kabul. He also thanked Afghan Defense Forces for putting up a fight against the Taliban. In what can be seen as a response to US President Joe Biden and NATO Chief Jens Stoltenberg's remarks, Ghani said, "I should not be judged by those who do not know all of the details." Ashraf Ghani also mentioned that the Afghan government's negotiation with Taliban did not reach any conclusion. "It is our failure," he said. A study conducted by the Indian Council of Medical Research in Chennai has found that the Delta variant has the potential to infect both vaccinated and unvaccinated individuals, but it reduces mortality among the former group. The US government, meanwhile, has said that it plans to make COVID 19 vaccine booster shots widely available to all Americans starting on September 20th as the Delta variant sends infections soaring again. 7 districts in India, including Pune, account for the bulk of COVID 19 cases in Maharashtra, while half a dozen other districts have less than 10 active cases currently. Maharashtra, the worst coronavirus affected state in the country, has 36 districts, and there is no active COVID 19 case in Nandurbar district as of now, while Dhule, Washim, Yavatmal, Bhandara, Wardha, and Gondia district have less than 10 coronavirus patients under treatment.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.